Hey, my savvy beauties. I'm Janette Burke, online media personality, TV show podcast host of the 4-time award-winning lifestyle and entertainment show Janette's TV podcast, correspondent, MC speaker, and media on-camera consultant. It's time for Janette's Take On, the segment where I take on events, news, celebrity gossip, political issues, and other similar relevant topics. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of Disney's Snow White disaster, why the movie is already a flop before it even hit theaters in wide release, and why fairy tales should be about entertainment, not politics. The film underperformed commercially, earning approximately $87 million globally against a $250 million budget, leading to its classification as a box office disappointment and IMDb worst movie rating. Now, let's be real. Snow White is a classic, a story about magic, romance, and happily ever after that we all remember from our childhoods. But Disney, in all its wisdom, decided to toss all that aside. They originally planned to replace the traditional dwarfs with magical creatures using CGI, leading to backlash from fans and the dwarfism community. And let's talk about the two leading ladies at the center of the mess, Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, who have not only hurt the film with their performances, but also brought real-world political tensions, actually, into the mix. First up, Rachel Zegler. Some fans expected an actress with Snow White's classic appearance, fair skin, dark hair, and European features. While Zegler has dark hair, her Latina heritage led to debates over whether she was, in fact, the best fit for the role. Moreover, instead of embracing the role of Disney's first ever princess, she made it very clear that she hates the 1937 original movie, calling the prince a stalker, saying Snow White doesn't need saving, and openly mocking the romance that made the story iconic. Not a good look. And unfortunately, it shows in her performance. The leaked footage we've seen suggests a Snow White that's bitter, unlikable, and completely lacking the warmth and innocence that made the original so beloved. And let's not forget, Zegler made a social media post saying, "And always remember Free Palestine," which led to controversy due to its political nature. Her comment sparked backlash because it especially insulted her co-star Gal Gadot, who is Israeli. Jonah Platt, the son of the film's producer, blamed Zegler's comments for contributing to the film's poor box office performance. Israeli Consul General Ofer Akunis criticized Zegler's stance, questioning her understanding of the political situation. Gal Gadot, who has made pro-Israeli comments, received death threats, and Disney had to increase her security. Now, I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and she's one of the few things about this movie that might actually be entertaining, at least visually. But her performance as the evil queen, some felt she didn't have the sinister or commanding presence needed for the evil queen, who is one of Disney's most iconic villains. Her natural Israeli accent made some fans wonder whether she could convincingly portray the queen, who is usually depicted with a regal, commanding voice. From what's been shown, her performance and singing is over the top and campy, which could have worked if the movie didn't already have so many other issues. Here's where things get really awkward. Rachel and Gal have opposing political views, and it's no secret. Rachel is a vocal Palestinian supporter, while Gal, an Israeli actress and former soldier, is a strong supporter of Israel. The tension between them is obvious, and their interviews together have been nothing short of cringeworthy. Gal tries to be professional, while Rachel can't seem to help herself from stirring the pot. And in today's politically charged climate, this has only made things worse for Disney. And that brings us to Disney's bigger problem, that they keep injecting modern politics into classic fairy tales. Look, I get it. Times have changed. But fairy tales were never meant to be social justice lectures. They're meant to transport us to spark our imagination and, dare I say it, bring a little magic into our lives. People go to Disney movies for escapism, not to be lectured. And when you tamper with the heart of these timeless stories, audiences tune out. Just look at the box office numbers of Disney's recent remakes. The Little Mermaid, Haunted Mansion, one underwhelming performance after another. Why? Because people are tired of Hollywood forcing agendas instead of focusing on great storytelling. At the end of the day, Snow White was never broken. It didn't need fixing. What it needed was a faithful, visually stunning, respectful adaptation that honored its legendary legacy while introducing it to a new generation. Instead, we got a film that's dividing fans before it even debuts. So Disney, here's some free advice. Stick to what works. Give us fairy tales, not lectures. Entertainment, not activism. Magic, not messaging. Because when you forget why audience fell in love with your stories in the first place, you risk losing them altogether. That's my take. Now I want to hear yours. Do you think Disney is ruining its classics? Comment below and let's chat. And please don't forget to subscribe to Janette's TV and podcast for more savvy takes on features that are just like these type of topics. It's all on the Janette's Take On playlist on the Janette's TV Podcast YouTube channel. That link is below. And please join me next time when I take on the GLP-1 medications and health weight issues. Until then, stay savvy.